Good evening, and I'm doing, this is a test. I don't know what happened to my video. I'm not coming on film. In fact, I was in the metaverse when I found out that the video had no sound. I'm no longer dressed. I'm sitting up here lounging. The wig is off, and so it was storming. That's why you see the light on over there. Now the sun's back out, so I can go cut the light out. But we had a bad storm about an hour ago. It was horrible. But now the sun's back out. That's weird. And it got cold. But in the video, I was basically giving y'all the farmer's market report. I couldn't get the white birch today because the man won't be back until Saturday. And his wife is the one who sells the herbs. So I decided to spend my double up chips, and I got the honey. I ended up buying, and I did a taste test on the other video. I ended up buying the 2 pound, which is your quart, and it was a lot cheaper than what it was, what it is at the farmer's market. So I ended up buying that with the double up money, and then the rest I put into my savings, and I made a new bag for my savings, and here it is. So my savings is doing good. I have my first 60 in there, and I'll accumulate 40 more this week on Thursday and Saturday. Then I'll accumulate another 60 next week. See? And then I'll stop because I'll leave some on the card. And then depending on if we get anything for November, if we do, then I'll keep accumulating. I'll use half to accumulate and the other half to keep on the card for emergencies. And if we don't, then I have an accumulation here, but I won't be spending it until next summer. This is for next year, the savings. And the people at the farm market, well, the man, when I told him about what I'm doing, he said, "You're the first one who thought of that." He was like, that was a brilliant idea to use your double up to spend and then just keep the chips to save. He's like, that is an excellent idea. He's like, you doubling your monthly amount. I was like, yep. I said, that's how I'm doing it. So anyway, so my pepper is just about done, and so I will be taking that off pretty soon. I went on and left the dehydrator on because at 3 o'clock, that's when our rates go up, but that doesn't pull that much electricity to begin with. I've run it, during the 3 o'clock hour from 3 to 7 before, and it didn't cause any issues with my electric bill. So I said, I'm gonna just let it roll for the next 4 hours. So it'll cut off at 7 and I should be totally dry by then. It was just barely wet. In fact, it may be dry now because it's just now 5 o'clock. So the peppers may be dry, but I'll go check them and do another rotation. Excuse me. And if they're dry, then I'll stop it. If they're not, then I'll do another rotation, and they'll be dry in the next couple of hours. So I just toured Yellowstone Park in the metaverse. My sister said to tour that. She said to tour Hawaii. She's the second person to tell me to tour Hawaii. So that's next on the list. I toured Italy last night, y'all, and I believe it's the most beautiful place I'll ever see in my life. Oh, my God. Oh. But I won't get into the metaverse stuff because I'll be going on and on with that. But all I can say is that if you're on the fence about purchasing a VR headset, if nothing for the travel, I would say get it, go for it. It is well worth it. I would not buy new. I bought mine used. You can find a real nice, as you've seen mine, it's a brand new unit, and it's the MetaQuest 3 Simplified. And it was very cheap. I saved, let's see, they're normally $600, and I paid $150 for mine, but you can get them as cheap as $99 if you go to the MetaQuest 2 or the Oculus, which are still good. When they upgrade the system itself. they might add a few more features to the system or make it. I understand this MetaQuest 3S simplified is easier to maneuver and set up. But the other ones, the MetaQuest 3 by itself, I hear that the visuals are better on it. But this is good. They say if you never used the higher up one, you will know no difference in the visual unless you were to put on a headset from the regular MetaQuest 3. So because I've never seen it, I'm not missing anything, but what I'm seeing already is stunning. So, hey, can't miss what you haven't experienced. Let's see. But my advice would be to get it used and save the money, because I saved close to $500. I saved like $450. Let's see, $550. Yep. I saved like $450. And I got my system brand new. It was still in the box with everything but the plastic. So here it is. But I can see why they use them in nursing homes and things like that. But I'm really enjoying this, and I'm glad I was blessed to be able to get one. I'm enjoying it thoroughly, okay? And it captures the very essence. Second to being there, you feel like you're there, and you can see everything for wherever, you know, whatever trip you take in the metaverse. But it's second to being there, because you're actually not there. You're sitting on your couch or wherever, you know. But the point is, you feel just like you're there. You're in a 360 submersion, the whole 9 yards. It's beautiful. Well, anyway, I just toured Yellowstone National Park. I saw, in fact, I wrote it down because my sister told me to tour it. And she was like, and then let me know what you saw, and I'll tell you if you know, that's what I saw. And then she asked me to tour Hawaii, and I'm gonna do the Vegas Strip later. Oh, but that Venice, Italy one, oh my God, I can't rave about that enough. So in my tour, and then I'm gonna get off of here because I'm way off topic here, I saw the Cliff Geyser, the Black Sand Basin, the Green Emerald Pool, Green Spring, I think, Obsidian. Oh, okay, that has to do with the soil. I went to the boardwalk. Then I wound up in a drone overlooking the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. That was fun, okay, but it was beautiful. I saw the Grand Prismatic Geyser, Excelsior Geyser Crater. I saw Old Faithful, and we got to see it, Old Faithful, okay? it blew up. And one thing I didn't know, and this is how I am learning from the metaverse educationally, I had no idea. I should have figured it out. I had no idea that Yellowstone sits on top of a volcano, and that's the reason why you get your thermals as well as your geysers there. And so, and then the video ended with me still flying in the drone over the lower falls. The lower falls were beautiful, but I felt like I was getting ready to fall right along the falls. I don't like heights to begin with, but for the greater good, I did it because it was so beautiful. But in Venice, I rode the ferry, the Venice ferry. I also rode a gondola. Those things are stunning. And I was saying that in the last video. I went to the Las Vegas Strip. I still need to finish that. I went to the Mardi Gras. My God, the Mardi Gras. I had no idea the reason why they get all the beads, okay? And no, I did not lift my shirt to get any. And then I'm going to Rio de Janeiro. And so, okay, so that's it. So I'm getting ready to get back to the metaverse. Again, I apologize for the mishap in the video. I don't know what happened. I did a test before I started recording this, and it recorded, and I could hear the sound. So I'm going to upload this. We'll see. If it has no sound, that means something's going on. If it has sound, then everything is straight. I don't know why that last video didn't have any sound. I have no idea. I hadn't clicked anything. I don't know. It just decided to not have sound. Okay, you guys. So once again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't come on camera. But, yep, so that's what happened at the farmer's market today. So that's it, and I will talk to you guys later. And may God bless you all. I'll see you in the next one on probably Saturday. Alrighty, bye-bye.